Hello, my lovely.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I had a laugh today in the Priory Gardens.
Oh, what are you lot getting up to in the
Oh,
Priory
it's
Gardens?
so funny. You know where I forget her name. She recorded some of us.
Yes, Pamela.
That's it. And the other lady that was with a young lady. Oh God, I can't remember her name.
Remy?
Not Remy. Oh, I don't know. It might have been Remy. I don't know.
Oh, God. All right. I'll find out.
Yeah, you find out because she had to hold her mouth from not laughing because what I was saying.
I can only imagine. So, welcome, Rita James, Life in a Lockdown co-author, 2020 Behind Closed Doors. It is a pleasure to have you on our Book Lovers Corner podcast recording.
It's a pleasure speaking to you, of all
Oh,
people.
you are an
You
angel.
are, no, you are, like I say, you really are absolutely some woman to cope with what you've had to cope with, and you still kept going. You didn't give up. So
Mhm.
I'm glad that you didn't give up because I'd never have met you.
And vice versa, because I think that I look at what other people have been through, especially yourself, and I kind of go, wow, I don't know if I'd be able to handle what you've been through. So,
Mhm.
yeah,
You're,
I think I think we inspire each other to keep going because,
oh God, yeah.
I've got a lot of journey left in me, and so have you.
Yeah. I ain't doing much exercise, ain't got a bloody energy.
Yeah. I mean, just looking after yourself and loving life and laughing is the healthiest thing that I can find. Like, you can do as much as
I'm
you want,
I'm
but
good at that. I'm very good at that.
exactly. That's the best part about it is that we've all found our voices. We're all learning to laugh, and woohoo! We've got Shelley on the line as well.
Hello,
Hello.
How are you all doing?
Shelley.
I've only just dropped you off about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I missed you.
and
Oh,
also a co-author of Life in a Lockdown 2020 Behind Closed Doors, and our Zoom facilitator, and our Shelley scrumptious cakes and cookies and biscuits and rocky road stuff that we all nibble when we're all together. So it's a
Yeah.
pleasure to have you both on this recording.
yeah. I don't nibble on any cakes. I'll tell you that now.
Not
No, of course you don't.
we don't nibble anymore now, we just wolf them down.
Oof.
No, I
Yeah.
take my teeth out and suck. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
just had to say it.
real naughty images about things being sucked now, so I'm not going to go there. I can visualize his shell on the toilet. We won't see any more
With a book.
visualizing shell on.
Right, that's enough laughing at because it don't do me good.
No,
No,
it doesn't.
don't lose your breath. Don't lose your breath. So I'll pose the question to you both. How are you both doing?
I'm
I'm,
doing all right.
Yeah.
Um, I've got the phone meeting with my professor from London Friday,
Yeah.
a like video call.
Mm.
So, and then I'm in hospital on the 15th of August. The book
Oh,
launch, yes, the book
yeah.
launch. But I'm hoping to be out like in time to actually join anyway.
Yeah.
But it's just this breathing and that I just need to get sorted. I'm waiting to see the physio and all things like that. But otherwise, the odd days my blood pressure's up and things like that. But like you, I'm just glad to be here. I'll
Yeah.
keep going. So, and I've been bloody behaving myself since I've been on meeting like Zoom and God knows what. I've calmed down a little bit.
Bit, just not too much, just a little
No,
bit.
no.
just,
The whole
just a
time
tad.
my brothers and my sisters said, "You better not be swearing on there." And I said, "No, never."
No, not every day.
No. No.
And how have you been, Shell? How was your day today as well? Because I know you've been doing some promo videos and stuff. How did you find that?
Yeah, that was good.
Mm.
For just meeting someone very quickly last night as part of Dee's radio show, and then meeting her today and actually just talking about the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Nice
Good.
sitting out in the park where we were, so a bit
Yeah, the
different.
weather's been nice. Yeah, just be able to get out and about and actually meet people. I think that's the biggest thing
Yeah,
we've all been missing, really. As much as we've all been on Zoom calls, it has been that sort of human interaction and that contact.
yeah, it was good when we walked into the park. There was a ladies group, slightly older women, and then the mothers group as well that was over there, and they both got their little circle that they were sitting in and having a bit of a picnic. So yeah, it was nice to see something like that just now happening. People feeling a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah, it's something that we've sort of got so used to seeing over the warmer weather over the years, and then this year it's so much different, you know. So we're slowly, like you're saying, getting over our nervousness and our anxiety, and you know, we're missing each other. Is the way that I see it more than anything. Is we're sincerely missing other humans, you know, and no matter what people tell us, we're not going to stay apart. It's just not in our nature.
Miss a few.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I've enjoyed social distancing just purely because that's how I live. You don't need to get too close. And
well, no, even before lockdown, they can do one. I'll tell you.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I feel like less pressure's been taken off now. I can actually say to people, stay away. You know, not without feeling weird about it. If that makes sense.
There's an actual reason now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Without being, yeah.
You weirdo. What you asked us to stay away from you from, but now it's kind of like, yeah, everybody does it. So yeah, jump on the bandwagon. Sort of thing.
I'm quite happy both ways. I'm quite happy being on my own. But with around people, I am a hugger. So I'm finding it very, very weird because it's the first natural thing when you see someone. It's like, hi.
Reach out. Yeah, I think within like my circles and stuff, we've always done like the fist bump or an elbow bump, or you know, because I've spoken predominantly men. So, but the women I have found have become, oh, is it all right to hug you now? Or they, you know, I think women are, you know, more so than anything, I think miss contacts. My mum held me for 4 minutes the other day, and it was literally, well, just get off now. Do you know, not in a bad way, but what's like, all right, you can't get 4 months worth of hugs all in one go. That's not the way it works with me. You got to do it bit by bit, you know. So it was a pleasure just smelling her, if that sounds weird. It like not.
I can get that, yeah.
But yeah, just that other contact, other human smell, I think is what I've been missing. And when it's a familiar one and it brings back nice memories, it's just like, oh, like a little. Yeah,
that was nice.
Yeah, I do appreciate my mum. She's been really strong through all this.
And that's what I always say to people, like when they moan and groan about their mum or their dad or whatever, and I turn around and say, listen here, you ain't got one mum or dad. And I said, as long as they ain't been cruel to you, I said, you want to be grateful you've still got them.
100% agreed. 100%.
Because I ain't got them and I miss them terrible. And I think the reason why I miss them badly is because they were just such fun, loving, mad Irish parents ever that it didn't matter who knocked on the door. My mum, come in and have a cup of tea. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always welcome. That's lovely.
Yeah.
It's lovely. But you know, that's been extended into you because you've got that welcoming demeanour as much as you think that.
I look at the spy hole and I think, I ain't fucking letting you in.
I'm not going to say I'm too short. You won't be able to see me through the spy hole. The door.
No, and I won't be able to even look through the window to see if I can see you. You're always welcome here, no matter what.
I don't say that. Once I move in, you might like me too much, and I'll just stay.
Oh, you will? Yeah, you would stay because my husband would be talking away to you, and you get more intelligence out of him than me.
I get a nice sense of wit and humour out of you. That's what I need in my life sometimes.
Oh, that's the best bit, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? when you get
Definitely.
that little bit of laughter,
Yeah,
it makes you feel so much better.
that's it. I think on Thursday when we were on the call, we all had a moment where we just laughed like for 30 seconds to a
Yeah.
whole minute. Like it was just proper chuckles, wasn't it? No one could say anything. That's just
No,
the best in the world, seeing like, 25, 30 people just loving that moment, just appreciating
absolutely. I
and
mean,
to see.
I appreciate things like anything, even more so now.
Yeah.
But I look at people that I thought were my friends.
Mm,
Never will I forgive them. I don't care what anybody says. Never will I forgive them.
yeah.
Because when
You've
I
got your
go up to heaven, my name's going to be Karma.
I hear that. I'll remember. I will remember. Thanks for the warning.
I'm coming to get you. And
Yeah, we better. We got to be nice to her now. Like she's telling us in
oh
advance.
no. You lot, even Shelley, I said she's got such a warmth about her that
Yeah,
how could you? I said to her, "Where was you years ago?" Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But
Do you
then
know it's really
again,
funny? Because Shell says she's not really in. Are you into hugging, Shell?
I am, yeah.
Because you look like the sort of person that I actually want to hug. Does that make sense? Like I just want to
Yeah.
walk around for a day.
I've got a few
what?
friends that live like quite a way away, and one in
Yeah.
particular that he lives just outside of Cardiff, and so I don't see him all that often. But he was having a bad time, and I said, right, okay, I'm coming down to see you. So we come down, and I walk through the door, and I give him a hug, as you normally do, give him a hug, and it lasted that little bit longer. And he said
Yeah,
that was all I needed was my Shelley hug. That was all.
yeah. There is something about you. You've got very welcoming aura.
Yes, that's it. I've
Really,
got
really calm.
fuck
Yeah.
off aura.
No, no, but do you know what makes it even more special about you is, but in that if you think you're like that with certain people, but the ones you let into your circle, Rita, it makes us feel even more
Yeah,
special.
Oh my God, yeah, that's
Yeah.
just so right because I really am funny who I let into my life.
Yeah.
I'm
And
like, I
embrace
can
that.
deal with bullshit, everything, you name it, whatever, you know. But I know straight away whether I'm going to get on with this person or not. It's just so weird. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? You just click, and I know. I mean, today at the Priory was just absolutely lovely.
Good.
I
I'm
mean,
glad
me,
you.
oh, I did. I really did it with the laughter and everything, and
oh yeah,
the way
I could hear you laughing.
Yeah. I
I
can't
did
wait to
behave
see.
though. I did behave.
Yeah.
I did.
Right. So we're not going to give too much away. So I've got
No,
one question for you all. How did you find the actual book writing experience? Have you any of you or either of you written before?
no, I've never written before, but I tell you now, I'm on a mission to. I've started writing things down already,
Yeah.
and I never thought that I'd even be in a book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Them little words, and but I've got so much to say.
Yeah. No, I think there's a
Uh,
book in all of us, like this
yeah,
triggered
and
and sparked a lot of
yeah,
stuff
I
in.
mean, I'm writing down from when I started when I got diagnosed and the chemo, the nurses, you name it.
That
I'm
will be,
writing all them things down, the people I've met, the
yeah,
laughter, the sadness, and all things like that, the funny sides. I'm writing it all down.
that's beautiful.
And I'm
That's
like,
I
beautiful.
think it would be fantastic to have as a not a help book, but just kind of
Yeah.
the way that you talk, Rita. You are very straight with whatever, whether it was a good or bad.
yeah,
We see a positive side of it, as well as explaining the bad side of it.
oh God,
So
yeah.
yeah, I can really see that. Really see that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I really did think I was the next daughter to go. I really thought, oh well, my turn to go now because of the history of the family. And well, thank God, God don't want me yet.
No, you've just started this journey, so you've got a bit more to do. Bit more to do.
Yeah, well, he
Yeah.
didn't have a word with him properly, did he? Because I didn't get a size 10 that I was wishing for.
Don't worry.
That fucking chemo, I'll tell you now, they pumped something else in me. It weren't chemo. It weren't chemo. There's got to be something else. I was on a trial basis for the new steroids, I reckon.
God. And how about you, Shell? How did you find the writing experience?
I said earlier on today, actually, that I know people always say, "Oh, there's a book in you. There's a story waiting to come out in everyone." And I kept thinking, yeah. But then I think more and more that I talk to people, the more that I don't necessarily tell people what I've been involved with or gone through. And it has ignited something that, just like Rita said, that I'm kind of thinking, right, okay, I could write down different bits.
Just bits. Yeah.
That are part of my life that someone during that time would have known and I've gone through. And it's, I suppose if I take it matter of factly, that it's nothing as big as Rita's cancer and stuff, but if I take it as matter of factly as I do naturally, that I don't know, perhaps that should be sort of like written down and explain where I'm coming from and why I say things and why I am I suppose.
Yeah, your thought processes, some of the stuff you've said on the Zoom calls and, what you've been doing with your charity work and your volunteer stuff. And it's very inspirational. And even your scrumptious cakes. I think that is a really big part of your journey and who you are and how many people you've helped smile by giving them a tasty cake.
Absolutely.
So I think 2 books maybe in you, a recipe one, and then the other stuff, sort of thing. So just keep on moving it forward, ladies, and shine as bright as you are.
I'm going to be on a top shelf, my book.
Oh, okay. Over 18s, yeah? X-rated. I tend to think what's going to be on the cover.
Please ask your mum and dad, even though you're an adult, can you buy it?
That's it. You might learn something called what not to do and what to do. I think even I Michael, you could be was it Mills and Boone? And what was the other lady who wrote those erotic books? She recently passed away, didn't she? What was her name?
There's been a few, isn't there, that you've had, like the Jilly Cooper, and you've had.
You've got Cooper, and there was another one, Dame somebody.
Collins. I've forgotten her name.
Was it Barbara Partland as well? Does she do? I can't remember. A few names. I've got to remember them now. You've got me all thinking about these books I used to read.
Mine's going to be RJ. Take it as you find it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, Rita James. Take it as you find it.
And with all that being said, we are going to leave them in suspense. I think that's a good cliffhanger.
Yeah.
We're looking out for that. We will be keenly looking out.
I mean, when I've got a friend who's got MS, right? I've known her 45 years. And when I first saw her, I thought she had a bad back because the way she was walking. But the last 10 years, my God, the things I've seen, how it's changed. And I mean, she was quite a strong person that I never thought that this would happen to her. And I say to her, because her son's my godson, and I say to her and them, enjoy every moment. I says, because don't believe this is going to get better, because it doesn't. I tell them truthfully. I said, there is no cure at the moment for MS. I goes, at the moment, don't ever say to your mum, you told us that already. I said, because it does affect the brain. I said, so if she repeats herself, let her repeat herself. I used to bring her to hospital for appointments so that her husband didn't lose out on money at work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was one time when I forgot to bring her steps foot things for a wheelchair, right? So as you can imagine, there I am doing wheelies with her. And when we got to the hospital and we're going down the corridor and I'm leaning her back like this, and everyone's looking at us, I know it's terrible, isn't it? I go, she's bloody forgot things. I go, I don't know what to do. And even when we went in, like, the room and all this, and the nurse goes, you two are trouble, ain't you? You know what I mean? First time I'm meeting me. She used to always say to me, please keep going, Rita. And I used to say to her, I will keep going, because there is sometimes always a cure for cancer. That sometimes I goes, but with you, you're the one who I need to keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because some people really just don't know how lucky they bloody are.
Yep. That's why I say health is wealth. It really is. And for those of us that had an illness, whether it be visible or invisible, I think, you know, this lockdown experience has definitely given us, you know, time to rest, a little bit of, you know, reflection and a new lease of life, you know. Definitely through writing this book, I think throughout the stories is what I picked up, is that everybody's got that element of hope, you know, what's going to happen.
Lisa, I'll tell you this thing what I told Shelley today, because you know I went to Jersey.
Yeah.
And so I said we went into this perfume shop because there was always a woman there in her late 70s that always used to serve us. So I thought, let's go and surprise her, let her know that I'm here. And because she always used to ring me at home to make sure I was all right. And I goes in there and I said to this woman, I goes, oh, where's Janine? And they goes, well, we don't know. We haven't heard from her. We ain't heard from her since Christmas. So me being me, I went, so none of yous have bothered ringing a woman that's worked here for years in her late 70s. You ain't bothered to see if she's okay. And then they goes, well, can we help you with anything? I goes, like hell, I'd buy anything out of this shop now. I goes, I cannot believe that none of you have rung this poor woman up. So I went next door to another shop and they knew her. And I just said, can you please tell her that Rita was asking after her? So they passing the message on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just so wrong.
It is. Really, I think wrong. That we picked up on the Zoom calls is how much we needed each other.
Yeah.
You know, that check-in, that weekly check-in did us all the world of good. And
oh, yeah.
You know, we all hit a low point, but we all knew that Thursdays we'd be there for each other. And I think that's the beauty of, you know, the people we've connected with and how many other people have come onto the Zoom and seen how beneficial it is to just.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I need to open my own hospital, family hospital, because every Tom, Dick and Harry seems to want to go bloody hospital with my family lately. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I try and avoid it myself. I'm not going to lie. Not on my list of places to visit anytime.
Oh, who's next? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I get that. I spent quite a fair bit of time visiting them myself, and over the last 6 months or so, I made a conscious decision that, you know, unless it's falling off, I'm kind of not going into those places anymore. I've found that I'm a lot healthier, actually not visiting them, to be honest with you. You know, just having good people.
Oh yeah, that's the same here. You know, when I knew, like, lucky I've got this machine, that machine here, blood pressure, things like that. I always know when my blood pressure's up because of my I get headaches and things like that. But I just have to, and I know to rest more and things like that because there's nothing that the doctor can do. But I have got a great doctor down here, but I just have to, you know, just self-love. Not get so worked up.
Yeah, and self-care. Yeah, not take so much on. I think that's what I get from Shell, to be quite honest with you, is that, you know, you're like a swan, Shelley. We seem like real calm on the surface, and then underneath the water, I can imagine your little legs going like crazy, and it's just a pleasure to have you both in my life. It really is. It really is. I learned so much from you all, and I know the bond is strong, and I know that I've like got friends and family for life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
Shelley's going to regret that, seeing me more.
I thought I got rid of you earlier on today. No, you've turned back up again.
I'm stalking you now, Shell.
Well, someone said to me the other day, sort of, are you related to Rita? And I went, no. And she's like, oh, right. Because you're always around each other. We're like, no, I think we got stuck together.
Yeah.
Happily stuck together with you.
I was related to Janetti, who's one of our other co-authors. And it's just because we both wear headscarves. And I think we kind of look a tad similar, like the shape of our face, and we wear glasses, and we both hair. So I kind of see a mirror image of myself when I look at her, and with her creativity and her dancing and theatre work and poetry, and she's such an inspiration. So it's actually a real compliment to be, sort of looked at somebody else in the book in that respect, where we can see similarities between all of us and common things. And it's really nice to be and represent all 21 of you in that way, to kind of, it's my head held high moment, a real proud moment. Oh,
but
definitely.
Like, when they said like to colour in and do your thing for your lockdown, the book thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we did a picture, didn't we?
Yeah, guess what? I get the 22 bloody doors, didn't I? That have
I know.
You know what I mean?
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
No, that was absolutely brilliant. I shouldn't laugh, but what you came
up
with...
you lot got a bloody letter or a number or something, and I get 22 freaking doors.
You get 22 doors. Well, I've created a collage, and I've done a video, and all various bits and pieces of all the pictures you've all been sending me, and all the snippets of the reviews and stuff. So keep your eyes open for all the promo bits and all the stuff that we've all got coming together. So all the podcasts will be coming out over the next couple of weeks before the launch, which is Saturday, the 15th of August, 3 till 6 p.m. I will continue to say it. And it's just going to be an amazing journey here on in. So I say to the audience to look out for us in your town or city or country.
Yeah.
That's where I feel at the moment is where we could go, is wherever we decide to take it.
Well, I should be at the hospital at 4:30, so that should be all right.
Yeah, well,
she might be broadcasting straight from the hospital. She'll find a little nook and cranny somewhere.
I bloody will. I should say to my doctor, get out of the way.
Yep, and that's what I was going to say. You let him know that you've got priorities, all right?
I have. I told him. I did tell him.
Yeah.
Well, I always keep saying when you just said then about sort of like watch this space kind of thing. I'm sure there's going to be a second book. People want to know like the follow up from, because all of our stories are right now, and it has left a few kind of cliffhangers and things in there. So
that's what I loved about it. That is exactly what I loved about it, is that we've all left them wanting more, and that's exactly
that's why I said mine's called Never Ending Story.
Here we go. So we're going to leave it on that note. We're going to leave them wanting for more. You've all had a busy day, so indeed enjoy the rest of the sunshine. Enjoy the rest of some of your family and friends and pets and loved ones, and we will see each other on Thursday.
Yep.
And then see each other on the launch.
Thank you very much.
Most welcome, ladies. Thank you so much.
Ladies, God, I keep getting called that today.
Yeah. Something's gone wrong somewhere.
As the lockdown crew in full effect.
Bye, everyone.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh.